You're not from here. We don't need to be talking.
You've got yourself a ship. Well, here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock.
After all what happened, I needed a vacation. The country looked nice enough to relax.
So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander?
We're the same race, you dumbass. I stopped to an info point to ask what I could see in this country.
Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east.
Wait, Nords? Before I did that, I went to look for an hotel. I got lost and found out that these people worship something that looks like a dildo. That was weird, but I didn't give it too much thought. Boy, I would have found out I was wrong. I went to an hotel and asked for a room. After putting some comfortable robes, I went to sleep. I woke up brainwashed into working. Apparently, the big dildo brainwashed everyone in this land at night. I came to my senses and I was mad. I still had my robes and had to walk in the snow to find another city. I didn't plan to spend my vacation like this, and someone needs to pay. Eventually I stumbled on the village of the Nords. I find it weird since there were only 3 people and nobody else.
Please do not distract us.
I used that time to steal some food and finally change clothes. As soon as they saw I robbed them, they came for me. After killing them, I discovered that half the city was busy worshipping the dick. As soon as they saw me, they came to kill me. Talk about racism. I was starting to realize this was a bad place to take a vacation and the people were weird. Lo and behold, I found a junkie that was having a panic attack.
I know things, hidden things, things you aren't supposed to know.
He told me he found the drugs in this book, and after making him shut up, I went to the next city on the map. Even here, the curse of the big dildo was happening. It was a village full of mages. The book the junkie talked about was inside one of the rooms of the Grand Wizard. He said that if I helped around, he would have opened the door. And God forbid for listening to this piece of shit, this is what I had to do. He asked me for Heartstones. Where should I get them? Who knows, that's my problem. Now apparently you need to mine this vein, but I needed the pickaxe first. So go back to Raven Rock and ask the blacksmith. He will say another guy has his pickaxe. So go to the guy and he will give it to you. Mine the vein, go back, and now the apprentice needs your help. And you need to fix the mess he did. After giving the rocks to the wizard, you need to speak to her cook. And she tells you she needs taproots soaked in headwaters. Still with me? Now go back to Raven Rock and buy these taproots from an alchemist and dip them in headwaters. Go back and wait for the morning, cause the old woman is brainwashed to worship the dick and cannot talk to you. Now go back to the wizard and he will ask you to look for her apprentice, cause he needs goddamn teeth. So go find her who knows where and tell him that she's dead. He needs another one, so go back to Raven Rock to find someone who wants to work with this prick.
Not on your life. My father needs me.
No, thank you.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sure, just let me get me feet.
And finally, after 2 hours of going back and forth, he will open the door.
What are you doing?
Well, that was a hell of a drug. Time to die. I killed the apprentice and made the wizard suffer with the new power I learned in the book. I killed the cook and went to the rest of the people who were worshipping the dick. Finally, I can enjoy a nice day at the beach. Well, that's until I don't come back to Skyrim.